والله يدعو إلى دار السلام ويهدي من يشاء إلى صراط مستقيم.
Sheikh, this question here regarding this dua, I just want to come to it because we're on the actual topic. How important is it to make qunut in our fard salah as a jama'ah? Is it something at this particular time, is something recommended or highly recommended?
It is highly recommended during crises and calamities and dilemmas like the dilemma which we are in right now. As I said, the entire ummah at large should join hands together, and by the last rak'ah of every fard prayer, the imam would make what we call it qunut. So let's discard qunut, which is despairing and losing hope, and rather stick to qunut. There is a big difference between the two terms. Qunut with the ta, the letter ta by the end, which is invoking Allah the Almighty in the prayer to help the oppressed ones and to punish the oppressors and the transgressors and to deal with them with His justice. So that's recommended in every prayer, whether the loud prayer or the silent prayer. The 5 daily prayers, the imam would make qunut in the last rak'ah, and the followers would join hands by saying Ameen. Also individually in your sujood, in the morning after the Fajr prayer, and in the evening in the night prayer, in the witr, also in the last rak'ah of the witr, there is a qunut after raising from the ruku' as well. Every possible chance that you have, you should make dua for your brothers and sisters. For instance, last night it was kind of cold. So when I try to cover up with the blanket and warm myself, right away I remember them. They don't have a shelter. We're talking about a blanket, we're talking about a cover, we're talking about heat. They don't have such shelter, because the psycho-Zionists are targeting the shelters, targeting the schools which are appointed by the UN as shelters for civilians. So you can put yourself in their situation, that there is no sense of security, not even for one single moment. So when you feel that, right away, even while you are asleep, you turn and you make dua for them. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to shelter them and to give them security. Dua is a constant weapon that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided us with. And wallahi, I swear by Allah in whose hand is my soul, that the enemies are more afraid of our dua than anything else. As I said in the last episode, in a sense, I think the enemies, for one thing, they have united not just the entire ummah, but the entire world at large on one thing: their hatred. The amount of emails that I receive, and I'm sure that many Muslims and non-Muslims as well, they receive the sick mutilation of the innocent people, the miserable life that innocent civilian people are living in and under, that would indicate that we have to join hands to protect the entire world and humanity at large from their danger, because they're sick. Their mind is full of obsession, of violence, of horror. This is their mentality. So they have showed the entire world that this is their nature. And we don't have to tell anybody about them. They have informed the entire world at large about themselves. So we have to join one another in making dua, individually and in groups, in the salah and outside the salah, permanently. As I said, if you don't have any means of support, not financially, not physically, not by like having a program like this, by writing articles, at least the dua. And it is sufficient for those who don't have any other means.
Jazakallah.